There were two men tried and both serving 2 consecutive life sentences for what happened to Matt. One of them was the leader and did all of the physical violence. The other one was the follower and did the manipulation. Under the law, both are equally guilty. The one who was actually did the physical violence is not at all repentant. In fact, regards himself as a folk hero. The other one was challenging his plea and wrote a letter to us saying that he was sorry. Well, the coincidence of the timing just seemed a bit wrong. I didn't believe the letter, and I still don't. I do believe he is feeling some remorse, but I think it's more remorse that he got caught and that he followed his leader rather than what he did to Matt. They're gone from my life. I don't blame them entirely for what they did to Matt. I blame society for creating the environment to make them think it was okay to do that to Matt. I also believe in pure evil now. I have no explanation for the one young man who physically attacked Matt. He has nothing behind his eyes. But he had a horrible, horrible childhood. They both did. Had horrible, disjointed family lives. Is that an excuse? Other people go through the same thing and survive just fine. They did not. They got lost in the system. I truly believe in my heart that one is just evil. I can't dwell there. I have to move on. We made a family conscious decision that this is just over now. It's the past. And we can't learn from the past. We can't learn if we live in the past, or we can't teach from there either. If we stay in the dark, nothing better will happen. So that's why I do this. That's why we formed the foundation. We still have joy in our lives. It's just different now without them. We aren't going to become victims too. So they just don't exist for me anymore. Is that healthy? It's working for me now. Is it going to work for me in 10 years? I don't know. I went to a therapist thinking I should, because everybody says, oh, you need to do that. You need to talk it out. And I'm really not I'm an introvert off the scale, and I'm not a good sharer. And I went to a therapist, and she said to me, so, Judy, I know you do this work, and you talk about Matt all the time and what happened to him, and don't you think that's a way of keeping him with you? And it's like, well, duh. Of course it's a way of keeping him with me. Is that unhealthy? I don't think so. It's working for me right now, I think. And I didn't go back because I thought that was just stupid. So I think I'm okay. I think we're all doing remarkably well. And I think we've dealt with it for now. Will things crop up in the future? I watch Logan very carefully to make sure that nothing is going to creep in. Other than that,